It's mesmerizing to watch someone at work, especially when they've mastered their craft and can do it with incredible speed and precision. These people can perform tasks at mind-boggling speeds that will surely make your head spin. Get ready to meet the fastest workers in the universe. Don't blink because you just might miss them. Think you can keep up? Let's get started. The tasty corn flour tortillas known as arriba are a traditional dish in Colombian and Venezuelan cuisines. Some people eat them almost every day. To keep up with the demand, some cooks have improved their skills to the point where they can literally make the food fly. Soba noodles are very popular in Japan, usually served in hot broth. Now this guy has absolutely mastered them. Each and every noodle is uniform and perfect in width. They're exactly the same as if they were made by a machine, and no factory could do the work so quickly. If you've ever carried a container full of glass bottles, you'd know how heavy they are, and how long it takes to carry them one by one. Well, these guys are geniuses. They're also pretty crazy, and you probably shouldn't try this, but you've got to admit, it's pretty genius. This street food is quite popular in Korea. It's called a fish cake, and the odd white mass, which looks like dough, actually contains fish, and you can use it to wrap pretty much anything. For example, sausages. We agree that some may consider this weird, but if you do it quickly and make a small show out of it, you'll attract tons of customers. Will Smith once said, "Don't set out to build a massive wall. Set out to place a single brick as perfectly as possible, and soon you'll have a wall." Yeah. Well, when you can lay a brick as fast as these guys, you'll have a wall, or in this case a sidewalk, in no time. Let's talk butter. Ever wonder how butter bricks are made to be so perfect and uniform in shape? Well, it turns out that the butter comes out like this not only from factories and machines, but also from extremely skilled workers with nothing but a couple of wooden shovels. It's extremely satisfying to watch, and one can only imagine just how long it must have taken him to master this skill. Now time for a classic. And what could be more classic than speed chopping a lime? Now this guy is not your average bartender though. This is some serious accuracy, and the knife doesn't miss a single slice. I wouldn't mess with him. Two chefs going head to head. Nothing better than some healthy competition, right? Are they checking the sharpness of their knives? Or is it an onion battle? Or a fast cutting festival? Anyway, the chef on the right is definitely the winner. All we can do is admire him and wonder how, just how, he moves at this speed. You know what's crazy? You never really see parking markings being created. Maybe they're done with huge machines that print on asphalt. There's no way that people can draw those by hand, right? Well, this incredibly skilled worker can. The lines he draws are so straight that it almost seems like a superpower. Can you type without looking at the keyboard? Nowadays, this skill is pretty common, especially among young people who spend a lot of time on the computer. But this woman has taken this idea to a whole nother level. She uses a calculator without even looking at it. Better double check her calculations. Now don't think that only street food vendors can quickly cut watermelons because they need to work fast. There is actually a guy who holds the official world record for watermelon cutting. His name is Matt Jones, and in just 18.19 seconds, he completely cut a whole watermelon. It's scary seeing him get so close to his fingers, and even Gordon Ramsay was impressed. Now that's saying something.
Dice! Oh Lord! Oh my Lord! Oh, come on! You got it! You got it! Go on, go, 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 go! Yeah!
Just like movies, some videos can only be appreciated by watching till the end. Everyone loves a good twist, and this is one of them. It doesn't really seem like anything special at first. The worker sets slabs at equal intervals to create a domino effect, but it seems pretty useless as they'll have to go back to lay them down right afterwards. Whoa, what? That's why we said you had to watch till the end. I can't imagine how many times it took this guy to figure out the ideal trajectory and how many failed attempts he had, but what I do know is that it was awesome. When traveling, a lot of people choose to wrap their suitcase in plastic film for safety. It's usually placed on a special mobile platform and spun around with the help of a person. Well, if this guy was working at the airport, the machines would be rendered useless, as he's faster than they'll ever be. Meet the Lord of the Tape. This worker is doing something incredible. We can't even see his hands. This person cuts a bunch of herbs, wraps it, cuts the rest off, and it's all done in less than a second. Ever needed to transport a large gas cylinder? Well, if you don't have a trolley, you can simply roll it at an angle. What about 2 gas cylinders? Piece of cake. Now a treat for the ones with a sweet tooth. You've probably come across these little colorful candies with fruity flavors, but did you know that they were made from long lollipops cut with a sharp spatula? The result is even better than a machine. Some things are just mesmerizing. Fire, water, and people who can work at insane speeds. In most cases, special machines are used to pour sauce from large containers into smaller ones, and this happens fully automatically in the factory. People are just there to monitor the process. But in some places, a highly skilled worker completely replaces the use of machinery. He does everything meticulously. Even the McDonald's machines spill more than him. Now that was fast. Which do you think was the most impressive? Let us know in the comments below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe to never miss out on future content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.